Yo, 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 Big Kitch back up in here. We about to go over this Sauce Walka stuff. The rabbit hole is deep with this too, y'all. It's this guy called KB Goes Live. He does amazing breakdowns. He's official. I will put a link in the description, but he stay cooking up. He stay cooking up with these documentary style videos, you know what I mean? And also, I know y'all like shmoney. Listen. Subscribe so we can get to the 20K so you can get free money. Let's get it. That's right. It's going to be 5 winners this time, y'all. 5 winners. Last time, we did first, second, and third place prize giveaways, you know what I'm saying, which was money. Let's get it, y'all. All you do is got to subscribe, get us to that 20K. It's going to be 5 winners. I'm just pick 5 random people, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a surprise how much it is. Last time I told y'all how much it is was like 50, 100, and then it was like 150. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we doing a nice giveaway this time, y'all. All y'all do is gotta subscribe so we can hurry up and get there. All right, y'all know I don't like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
All right, so let's talk about Sauce Walka, because Sauce Walka just went on a Breakfast Club and gave an interview where he had some things that he wanted to get off of his chest, and I ain't gonna lie, it looks like Sauce is ready for all the smoke. So like I said, he went on the Breakfast Club the other day, he gave an interview, and he's been going on like a little media tour. Some of y'all may have seen a lot of the interviews that's been dropping with him, but in this particular interview, Sauce decided that he wanted to reignite an old beef that he had with Drake. Now recently we only hear about Drake when he pops up in the headlines because of the feud with Kendrick Lamar, and I know y'all are familiar with that situation, right? Him and Kendrick been going back and forth for a hot little minute now, and Kendrick pretty much has said any and everything about Drake during the process, including pretty much calling him a culture vulture, which is a sentiment that a lot of people have echoed, right? They say that Drake finds a sound musically that he likes, he then goes to the area that artist is from, he befriends them, he hops on a song with them, and essentially he does all this in an effort to steal their style or their flow. And to be fair, we have seen Drake do that quite a bit. We've seen him go to the UK, take their style, we've seen him do dance hall, we've seen him go to Memphis, use the Memphis style, Atlanta, and even Houston, right? I mean, the man even has a song called Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. So it's not like people are completely wrong when they throw this criticism out about Drake. But what a lot of people don't know is that Sauce Walka was one of the first people to call Drake out for this, and it all basically stemmed from, I guess there was a song
I didn't know that he was the first one.
Walka had recorded. Drake wanted to feature on that, but Sauce wasn't feeling it at the time, and this is way back in like 2014, 2015. Sauce was like, nah bro, you can do that, come down and take somebody's style to everybody else, but you're not gonna do it to me. And he even made a little video about it and put it up online where he was like, look bro, I'm not feeling the way that you move.
All this fake ass going on in my motherfucking city, you don't fuck with us, it's using us. Y'all need to start paying attention to the details. Come down here using our culture for lyrical content, and I ain't giving back but a family fun day and some money to some he tricking on in the club. Idiot. This ass nigga make music with artists from everywhere but Houston. Pretty feel with H-Town.
Now, obviously, Sauce said some pretty strong words there, and Drake wasn't feeling that response because he dropped sleeping emojis in the comment section of that video and also gave a speech during a Houston show that he did, where he pretty much said he don't care what Sauce Walka's got to say.
Really honest with you, I don't give a what any.
So that's what that's about. We getting somewhere, y'all. We getting somewhere.
Ever says about me, this is a place that I love with all my heart. I'm trying to give you more than I ever took from you. You understand what I'm saying?
He said, I'm trying to give to you more than what I ever took from you. So he letting them know that he taking from them.
Now that response sparked a little bit of outrage from Sauce Walka, so he hit the booth. He recorded a song called Whack to Whack, and he did that over Drake's classic This Song to Meek Mill back to back. And Sauce Walka basically just used that beat and spit his own bars dissing Drake.
I don't want to hear him picking on this again. I knew the first day we met that we could never be friends, cause you a mother. You a clown ass actor, the type of be on Bad Girls Club and Supernatural, casting call ass Your whole life is fake. Your name Aubrey in the 6th. They ain't call you Drake. You been one of the...
Man, I hope they do something about us having to take the beat off just for copyright. It takes away the whole essence of the video when you got to take the beat out just so you don't get a copyright claim, man. Because he probably cooking right now. You know what I'm saying? He probably cooking right now, but you can't hear, you know what I mean?
Be a rapper, but that was whack. Dropped some songs that didn't work, so you had to act. The grass that got cut and put your life on hold, so you came to H-Town and started riding that pole.
Now, this beef never really did ramp up past that, and for the next couple of years, everything between Sauce and Drake remained relatively silent until Sauce Walka did an interview on Say Cheese TV, where he pretty much said, look, we squashed the beef. He said they had a phone call, they talked about it, it is what it is. Sauce said, I stood on business, he said what he said, and the beef is pretty much over. And this was in 2018.
Just got to a point to...
What y'all know about remember the old FUBU shirts? I think it was the fake FUBU shirts. They had that cardboard on the thing. Yo, you could not have on a shirt with like that joint was real stiff. Yo, you would get clowned. Now they don't care nowadays.
So at the end of the day, I'm getting so much money and I got so much good shit going off myself, and I made my point. Like, Trey can't hear my career. It ain't plenty careers, he did whatever, he made diss records back to now. He ain't make no diss record to me. It was all understood. But he do what he do. He do what he do to careers, he do that. I just ain't one of them, man. I ain't handling it. I do. And so with that being said, it's respect. We been popping each other on music. And we both know it. We both know exactly what we be saying to each other. We know what we be saying. So it's just, you know, I'm the truth. I respect. You can't take away from the man. He do what he do, but at the end of the day, I'm like David and the Goliath on some shit. I'm one of them.
Now, as far as the public was concerned, that was the end of the beef between Drake and Sauce Walka. There was never any violence going back and forth. There was never any real, quote unquote, beef going down between them. But that interview pretty much marked the end of it until the other day when Sauce Walka went on the Breakfast Club during this media tour that he's going on. And he decided that he was going to touch on the subject some more. And it became clear that Sauce ain't past the topic. He's not past feeling how he felt about Drake in 2015. In fact, if anything, he just doubled down and pretty much said, I still feel that way almost 10 years later.
So whatever.
It's funny though, because you called Drake out for cultural appropriation way before Kendrick did.
I did. I definitely did. And
yeah, you gotta let people know. Look, I brought this out first. Now, I got it. Hey, now. Yeah, Kendrick wasn't the first one. It was me. But that's the kind of game that they in. You know what I mean? It's the rap game. You gotta it's all about getting the people to come to you. That's what it's about. Unfortunately, you know what I mean?
If my whole city would have supported what I was on back then, for the reasons that.
But to be fair, Charlamagne the God did bring it up first.
That I did it then, we would have got the same reaction that Kendrick Lamar in California did. Mm-hmm. And I think it's just a beautiful thing. With, again, no discredit to either one of those artists, because again, I have nothing to do with that shit. I don't give a about that shit because I'm a millionaire, I'm Sauce Walka, and I made it. I beat the blackball of the rap games, of those type of scenarios. But to speak on that particular situation is that it's just a beautiful thing to see the outcome of an entire city and then entire state standing behind an artist that represents them well and represents their culture and just trying to defend for their culture, and the culture itself, not A-side artists that's lifting up this musician. But as far as the city of Houston, you looking at it for the market share. All of these country ass people in Houston, they got all of this land, all these clubs, all these women, all these people in these big ass arenas and events that's going on, but they don't have a large community and representatives of people that are knowledgeable about the music industry, that have resources that can say, hey, y'all been around this artist and you helped them, you was in the studio when they was making that song, you told them to add this and this on the hook, you get a couple writer points for that. Or you was up in there when you made the beat, you supposed to get, okay, y'all was in the, you brought him to Houston and you took him to this club and you took him to this hood and you introduced him to Charlamagne. It's a feature and the song come behind that. In every other city, it's a long list. California.
He's well spoken. You could tell something is on his chest. When something on your chest, you could, you know what I'm saying? That's just the way the game go, y'all. It's the way the game go. You know, you gotta show love to where you at, where you represent.
California, it's a long list of artists from the Bay all the way to LA. They got songs with Drake. So how did Drake love Houston so much at that time and not have music with artists that you are uplifting from this community? Fuck me, I don't care. It's bigger than me. I didn't care about it.
He's saying at that time he didn't have no features with nobody. But being though that he came out and spoke, that's when he started having features.
Making a whole lot of sense to me.
You know what I'm saying? But what I would like from then to now, Travis Scott is the only rapper that still got a song with Drake. Travis Scott, again, what I just said earlier, it makes sense. It's an equal trade. It's not necessarily like, oh, bro, I'm helping Houston and changing your life and changing your career. And it's bigger than just saying, oh.
Remember in the other video with Michael Rubin, I was like, yo, they certain people on this earth do not give without receiving. It's not in their nature. There's going to be a plot twist at the end of them giving anything. It's a twist. It's something up under their sleeve. They can never just give and be like, oh, that's you. You good. You ain't good. Nah, you ain't got to pay me back. You good. They can't do that. It's impossible.
Well, person wants the Drake stimulus package, about all of that. It's about fair exchange in business. If you are using the lineage and the culture of somebody's city or somebody's hometown and backyard, do something that helps not yourself and your more of your notoriety for your own benefit with the ladies and the people in the city. Do something that actually makes the economy of that city in music and musicians. That's just all that I understood from a business standpoint that should be happening.
Isn't that required of the Houston artists too, though? Because I mean, Travis ain't no slouch. Travis is a big deal.
And I vocally, publicly have stood on the business and made Travis adhere to that type of
Word.
Like that's me and Travis got a real brotherly relationship. Like Houston know that. Like it's been times where stuff went on where I asked and required, like, Travis, bro, like it's do this with this artist or acknowledge this artist or, like, you know what I'm saying? Let's go do this music right here, and Travis does it.
Oh, see, he pulled Travis to the side like, bro, you need to show some love out here, bro. And he did it, so there you go.
Because Travis understand, like, that's the
not Drake. Nigga said, I ain't scared of no goddamn body. Drake said, I ain't scared of none of y'all. I got Chubbs with me. We gonna crash out.
The difference, like, Travis signed artists from Houston. Yeah. Travis has made music with artists from Houston. Mm-hmm. Travis showed the music videos with artists from Houston. Old and new, he do concerts, put Houston artists on the bill, put them on his main performance. He does his due diligence. Megan Thee Stallion, she does she has songs with Sauce Walka. She got songs with Maxo Cream. She got songs with Lil Kiki. She got a song with Big Pokey. That's really being from a city, being and appreciating the culture. Me being in New York, I love New York. I made a New York album produced by New York producers with New York artists featured on it. Mm-hmm. You just seen Mano just came through the window. Oh, this is my boy Sauce. I made songs with Mano years ago. No disrespect to Bun B. He's from Port Arthur. He's not from Houston. A lot of people try to say, oh, well, Drake made a song with Bun B. Bun B not from Houston. No disrespect to him. This is Houston, Texas we talking about. You just said Houston, didn't you? Did you say Port Arthur? Did you say Houston?
Houston.
All right then.
So it looks like Sauce Walka is ready to, stand on what he was saying 10 years ago. And, they're right. He did call Drake out for the way he was behaving before everybody else. Sauce did it first. Some Soulja Boy can't say he was the first rapper to do it. I don't know. Maybe Soulja Boy called Drake out before Sauce Walka. Anyways, that's irrelevant. Point is, it looks like he's ready to stand on what he was saying 10 years ago. Seems like he feels the same way. But also in that clip, we heard somebody catch a stray, and that person was Bun B. You heard him him talk about how Bun B ain't from Houston. And if you from Texas or from around Houston, then you know that Bun B was part of UGK, which was Bun B and Pimp C. And they're absolutely legends in that area. But he says Bun B ain't from Houston. And a lot of people took this as Sauce Walka being disrespectful to Bun B, but I don't think it's disrespectful. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. I got a lot of homies in Texas, and the homies in Texas tell me that it's pretty well known that Bun B is from Port Arthur, not from Houston. Like throughout his career and even Pimp C's career, they heavily repped Port Arthur. Now, did they put on for Houston? Yeah, absolutely they put on for Houston. And people in Houston absolutely grew up listening to Bun B and Pimp C and UGK. But a lot of people took that as Sauce Walka kind of being disrespectful to Bun B. But I don't think it was disrespectful because it's true. However, Bun B would respond to this on Instagram with a post that said, born in Houston, Northwood Manor, moved to West Side, PA, which is Port Arthur, in the 6th grade. And then he said none taken, because obviously Sauce Walka.
That's too much explaining for you Negroes, man. That's too much explaining for, man. Listen, it's the same state, man. Yo. Because back in the 6th grade, my elementary, and then before that, I was in kindergarten, and then my mother had moved there, and then we had moved over there around the corner from my aunt, and then, man, f all that.
Said it was no disrespect. And I'm gonna be real, as somebody that was a Bun B fan growing up, I had never heard this before. I didn't know that Bun B was born in Houston until this post came out. I always just assumed that he was from Port Arthur, but he's saying that he lived there till he was in the 6th grade in Houston.
Bun B probably couldn't wait to tell motherfuckers, yeah, I was born in Houston. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
And then he moved to Port Arthur. But either way, he's saying that he did move to Port Arthur, but it does make Sauce Walka a little bit wrong because, in fact, bro was born and semi-raised in Houston. And so a lot of people are saying that Sauce Walka, you know, is being disrespectful. And I think that people just fail to realize that two things can be true at the exact same time. Bro can be from Houston and from Port Arthur, like a dual citizenship, a dual hood pass, right, bro? Like, you can be from two areas. You could split your time in two different areas. I did when I was growing up. I grew up in Arkansas. I grew up in Louisiana. Both of them, I probably spent equal amounts of time in both states. So I'm saying that it's possible for somebody to be from two different places at one time. Like, both
Many
things
people,
can
man.
be true. But clearly it made Bun B feel some type of way because up underneath this post, he did write the caption for the record. So it's clear that what Sauce Walka said made Bun B feel some type of way because he felt the need to respond to it. But he wasn't the only one. Another Texas legend also responded to Sauce Walka, and that person is Slim Thug. And Slim Thug basically said, look, I don't know what you talking about, Sauce. Drake has a pass in Houston. He's verified down here, and that's probably because, you know, Drake was discovered by Josh Prince, Jay Prince's son, who is from Houston. And Drake has showed a lot of love to the Houston area because of that. But here's what Slim Thug had to say.
Drake got the pass because Drake was founded by Jazz Prince. I was staying at the hotel on Westheimer. Jazz Prince called me and say, hey man, I got a new artist. I want you to check him out. He pulled up to my hotel.
You see how he had to insert himself in there? Hold on, let me let everybody know that I had a little involvement with it. You know what I'm saying? I had a little involvement in that. I was in the hotel around the corner. See, and then he called me, and I was like, yeah, you can stamp that yellow. Yeah, you can stamp him. You can stamp him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really the one who signed Drake. I'm the one who really discovered Drake. You know what I'm saying? It was me. You know what I'm saying? Negroes always got to insert theyself in something. No shots at Slim Thug. I respect him a lot, bro. He's amazing. But it's just like the mental thing. We always got to insert ourselves to let everybody know it was me. Me.
Hotel. He played me like that whole mixtape, damn near, that Drake first did. What's the name of it?
That's long.
What's the name of it?
I forgot it, but I know.
Yeah. So
Now he talking about, yeah, you getting on top of me though, because really it was me.
he played that for me, and instantly after he played them songs, I knew Drake was cold. I was like, that damn it. No capping. I don't even say that about a lot of. I never say that about I ain't no listen to your album type person. Like, I don't even like doing that shit. Immediately when he played me those records, I told him So Far Gone. I was like, bro, damn it. That motherfucker got some talent. to see who the fuck Drake is from that conversation. After Jay Prince, who brought us the Ghetto Boys, his child brought Drake to the game. Like, how could you hate on this, kid? Like, Drake is the biggest. And from Houston, discovered him. Yeah, you get free range to do what you want to do, kid. On my opinion. You know, and this is why you do what you want to do, kid. I'm proud of my little homeboy who motherfucking then discovered the biggest Michael Jackson.
My little homeboy. That man, hey yo, that man, I'ma just say it, bro. The black community got a problem with trying to little boy people, bro. It's just I see it, man. I don't care if y'all don't see it. I see it. I remember I was watching the Cameron and Gilly the Kid interview. There was like people in New York, they famous for that, always trying to sun somebody. Like if they in a picture with somebody else, they'll put their arm around and be like, yeah, this my little nigga. Yeah, this my little man. You know what I mean? Black men got a problem with trying to little boy somebody else, bro. I see it. I hate it. I can't stand it.
Jackson of our time. And he the son of who pioneered hip hop in Houston. Bro, why is people not proud of folks, kid?
That's a hell of a family tree.
That's a hell of a family tree, bro. I'm proud of this shit. Like, I'm like, wow. Look at my homeboy.
Drake is a part of the family tree now.
Man, this shit is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm not gonna hate on nobody. Why would I say anything to him about anything? Like, never have I say, hey man, I want a Drake feature. I don't move like that. I don't clout chase. I'm not, you know, oh, you blowing up, let me get a verse. You know, I'm not like that type of rapper. If Drake hit me and say, hey, even to this day, fuck what y'all talking about. If Drake called me and say, hey man, I want to get you on the song, I'm gonna do the song. And you
That's what he want. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. His lips dry as hell. His like, man, he called me, man. Oh, man. If he called me, I'm telling you, man. He ain't got to call me, though. You know what I mean? But if he called me, I mean, yeah, that's you know what I'm saying. Yeah, because I'm going to tell him the whole story of how, you know what I'm saying, how he got signed and stuff, because it really was me. I'm the one who discovered Drake for real. Huh?
You don't. Because what the fuck is you not doing a song with Drake for? Like, what the fuck?
Man in your feelings.
That's feeling shit. Like, I don't give a fuck what him and his beef got going on. Like, at the end of the day.
He said he's really not a listen to an artist type of guy. I really don't be listening to niggas like that. Then he go over and say, like, why would you do a song with Drake? Why not? It's Drake. It's Drake. I don't know, man. That don't mean that what I'm saying doesn't mean I dislike Slim Thug. That doesn't mean I dislike Slim Thug. It's just that I see a pattern in our ways as black males. I see a pattern in our ways and habits that we have that we got to shake. There's certain things that we need to shake. I see, but you know, many people don't see it or just ignore it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that is something that we suffer from, trying to, you know, vainglorious, want to be the one that has all the notoriety, afraid to see your brother shine, afraid to see anybody else shine. They always got to have something. I got to have a hand in this in order to see you shine, in order to help you succeed, or in order to promote you or anything. I have to have a hand in this, but I'm gonna cover it up and act like I ain't gotta have a hand in it. Nah, no, I'm good, you know, but you know, I'm straight. But if he called me, I do it for him. You know what I mean? It's a vainglorious spirit that I see.
Hey, I'm still proud of my homeboy Jazz. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So everybody get on here with their feelings and say what they want to say. And at the end of the day, y'all niggas will play that nobody like us, and right after on the radio would come on, babe, I love you, you my everything, and your girlfriend singing that. Why you mad? Your girlfriend still singing the new Drake song.
Well, that's because of brainwashing. If you have on the radio and you're listening to something over and over and over and over, yes, you're gonna like. That's brainwashing. Repetitive. repetition is the father of learning. You ever hear a song and be like, ew, turn this, I can't hear that stuff. This shit is trash. But then every morning you wake up, you turn to 103, wherever you at, you turn on the radio, you hear it. Oh boy, you coming in the car, you ain't even got time to mess with the radio. You ain't got time to turn it down. You fiddling fat, you hear it again. Next day, you hear it again. You on your way off from work, you hear it again. This shit getting kind of hot. This song dope. I like it. It's brainwashing. Radio frequency, vibration, the waves and all of that stuff. They know what they doing, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's why people sing it at Slim Thug, because they're being brainwashed. That's why.
And ain't stopped nothing. So at the end of the day, all this shit need to just need to move on. Like, what the fuck is we doing? I was listening to the Breakfast Club actually this morning, right? At the end of the day, this knew that Drake had that motherfucking power. They knew when they got that verse what Drake was finna do for their career. I think every he gave that verse to should appreciate that. Hey man, you turned me up. You put some money in my pocket. He did that for those niggas at the end of the day. Fuck it, I'm a hip hop blogger. Here, my opinion, nigga. That's what it is. If I ever get some money from a nigga like whatever, like Skateboard Pete, he ain't gave me no beat since we did the first album. I'm a Skateboard Pete. You can't get me to say nothing bad about Pharrell ever in life. Just cause when we got together, he showed me so much I got some money. I'm not looking for a Drake feature. I'm 43 years old. This is at the top of his career. I don't think he have to give the in the city a verse. You know what I'm saying? But
Sauce Walka said it himself. F me. Do it for the city that you claim you represent. I don't care about no verse. He said it. I don't care about me. Do it for the culture that you say you from. You say you love Houston, Atlanta, Texas, Vegas, Houston, however you want to claim where you from. I get what Sauce Walka was saying.
that's just my personal opinion and why I think like I think. I just broke it down from beginning to see what life is, kid.
Yeah, man. So it looks like Sauce is getting a little bit of pushback from people in Houston. And I don't know if this is going to develop into something big. I can't imagine that it would unless a beef between Sauce and Drake take off. That could potentially be massive because Sauce is way bigger now than he was in 2014 and 15. I'm talking about his growth has been astronomical. So a beef between them two could actually probably be big these days. I don't know if that's going to happen or where this is going to go. But it seems like Sauce Walka is ready to start speaking the way he feels about Drake again, and he's letting the world know that he's not feeling the way that Drake is rocking. But that's it for the video, bro, and y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about it in the comments down.
Yeah, that was a beautiful video, bro. KB goes live. That's KB goes live. I will put a link in the description. But yeah, y'all let me know y'all thoughts, man. Am I tripping or what? Am I bugging? You know what I mean? And be honest, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Y'all subscribe too. I know y'all like some money. Y'all subscribe so we get these 20K and it's gonna be 5 winners, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm out.